It's almost time, man. We gotta get ready. We gotta get ready, guys. Let's see what's going on here, guys. We gotta get ready. Let's see if there's any activity on this side. Waiting. Waiting. We're gonna see if there's any activity on this side. We're gonna see. Alright, it's 2:01 p.m. We are waiting patiently, guys. Let's see if we have any activity on this side. Let's see if we have any activity on this side. Bada bim, bada boom. Waiting. Okay, let's see, we got juice. Gotta get ready. Get ready, guys. Party should begin very shortly, guys. The party should begin very shortly, guys. Let's see if that's the case. Waiting. It's a waiting game. I don't see nothing. Bada bim, bada boom. Nothing. There we go. We had the female moving quickly on command signal. Okay, we had the female moving quickly on command signal. I just saw her moving some bags. And she did not waste any time. This is instructions given on command signal. The female in charge of 5132. 2:04 p.m. and counting. We are waiting. There she is. Okay, she's returning back. Let's see what she's up to. Okay. There she goes. And looks like she's going to be driving the truck. Look at that. She got caught. She was instructed to move the truck on command signal. Say that? The person in charge of 5132 has been instructed to move the truck on command signal. See how that works? And she moved a couple of bags in the garage. Okay, she's looking around. She's looking around. Okay, there we go. Okay. I guess she's not used to driving that big truck, but she's driving pretty good. She's very cautious. There we go. No job, no school. Her husband is serving customers at an indoor recreational facility, such as golf course. Now, for some reason, she's driving his truck. He's driving a black vehicle. And look at where they're parking, away from camera view. I think she's parking, or she continued moving on. Alright, that's what we got. Community gang stalking in the background. Community gang stalking in the background. So, that's what we got so far. Not much activity, other than a vehicle parked here in front of a tree service. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with her moving her vehicle. It doesn't really look like anything suspicious. It is cold out there, so people are leaving their vehicles running. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, the door's closed again. Okay, anything else? Yeah, now she parked the vehicle away from camera view. There she's returning. The truck has been parked away from camera view. That's her returning back. 5132. She has parked the vehicle away from camera view. Away from camera view to avoid any suspicious activity of trafficking. There we go. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. There we go. The female in charge of 5132 and her husband is serving customers at an indoor recreational facility. There we go. Away from camera view. There we go. 5132. The person in charge of 5132, no job, no school. Right there. The first floor remains vacant. She lives in the basement. See that? Little community gang stalking. Make some noise, guys. Don't worry about it. We can take it. We can take it, guys. Make some noise. Don't worry about it, guys. You can do better than that. Make some noise, guys. Okay, we're moving on for now. Don't really see much activity. 2:09 p.m. Thursday, January 15th, 2026. Moving on. Moving on. Anything else? Going once, going twice. Okay, we are waiting for further development. Really see no activity. Alright, the individual has returned back. And he grabbed something to eat. Looks pretty decent. It doesn't look like no activity. No hanky-panky, no eye contact. Okay. Alright, so. People are weird sometimes. So, right now, we're trying to match him up with anything else. I don't see anything else. The Martinez family is nowhere in sight. He got some food. He decided to park here in front. Okay. And that's pretty much it. It looks pretty simple to me. Alright. The individual is leaving now. So that's pretty much it. I really don't see much activity. That's it. That's the way it is, guys. I can't really match him up to anything other than the female 5132. So that's pretty much it. But now remember, the female was instructed on command signal, and that's the reason for this. See the bright light harassment coming from next door, 5135, and the bright light harassment over here as well, and in the kitchen. There you go. So this is plan attacks on a daily basis to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. I place a safety latch to allow me extra time to remove the items from the window while cooking. There you go. There we go. And the instructions, of course, are being given periodically. Right from the second floor, 5135 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 604. The bright light harassment is being redirected from right there. You can see it. That's the reason that window is open. And the other window as well right there. So this is truck lights. And Town of Cicero officials are working on a harassment case against me. New year. And obviously, that's the reason for the distraction. Okay. That's what we got so far. And that's it. And that's it. Waiting. So far, no Town of Cicero police officers in the area. 2:13 p.m., January 15th, 2026. What does that mean? Well, it means that they're waiting for me. They're supposed to be protecting this area, but they're more involved in harassing me than protecting the community, especially Morton High School students. That's right. So pay close attention, guys. There's a reason why I am a target. There's a reason why organized crime continually parks right in front of the fire hydrant. Right there. There's a reason why Board of Education District 99 female employee is always parked right at my eyesight. Right there. With the black Mercedes-Benz right there. Next to the white vehicle, right there. See that? There's a reason. It's called catfish. All right. So pay close attention to the female. No job, no school, 5132. She's hiding all the vehicles now. And there's parking right there. See that? She could have parked her truck right there. See that? But she was instructed to park it as far away as possible to avoid our surveillance. See that? That's the reason for the discretion. Alright, for now we're moving on. That's what we got. 2:14 p.m., January 15th, 2026. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. Ex-wife is in the area. That's the reason for the high frequencies and brain attacks and the bright light harassment. So when she arrives, she will be calling the police, and obviously the police will be calling the paramedics to have me evaluated. This is what they're looking for when it comes to state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. The victims are documented with a history of mental health issue illness to avoid long-term electronic harassment Secondary health issues are radiation levels. Let's see what this vehicle... Okay, this vehicle is Catfish. He is a busy bee. He is a busy bee. He is organized crime family employee. Oh, and there she goes again. The female on command signal is getting the vehicle now. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. On command signal while I was showing you what was going on. There she goes. There she goes. The gray truck. The gray truck. Bam. See how that worked? And the individual is walking across my screen, and he is in communication with organized crime. Same time frame. See that? Same time frame. That's the reason he was instructed. See that? And he's still standing there. Still standing there. Social acting. Look at where he lives at. See that? So that's the reason the individual parked in front of 5130. May I say more? The female is in communication. All of them are in communication with organized crime. As far as state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. This is all social acting, and now she's sitting there. Now she's sitting there trying to figure out what to do. Okay, moving. Now she's moving back her. I guess she wanted... Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. That's a lot of time wasted. A lot of time wasted. Not bad for a person that doesn't work, right? Not bad. And plenty of parking on the other side. I don't know why she's over here parking at my doorstep. This is called provoked confrontation once again. Look at the other side. The other side, plenty of parking, guys. Plenty of parking. Plenty of parking, but she was instructed to park here. Mm-hmm. This is an act of provocation. And this is a female. This is a female clearly involved in criminal activity of Catfish. This is Catfish. They really want us to place the camera here, focused on her, rather than the mailbox exchange that will be happening very, very shortly. There she goes. Now, obviously, I wasn't supposed to see this or record it because I was in the kitchen showing you the harassment of the bright light harassment. See that? There you go. There's a lot of moving back and forth, back and forth. Social acting is a very big part of state insurance policy fraud. And look at what we have here. Mm-hmm. Thomas Cicero officials right there. And let's see if there's any activity over here. Any activity? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay, good. All right, so that's the vehicle that was instructed for the Catfish. He has no business parking over there, of course. He lives right there. He lives right there. We caught him on video, standing, waiting for instructions on communication open with organized crime right next door, 5135. This individual is well documented as a busy bee. Busy bee. Parking right in front of 5130. He has no business parking on that side. He's supposed to be on this side. And this female has no business parking on this side. She's supposed to be over there. Okay? So, they're all over the place. They're all over the place, and all this is the same equation. Focus on them and not on the mailbox exchange. All right, for now we're moving on. I really don't see no activity. That's pretty much it, guys. Okay, 2:19 p.m., January 15th, 2026, Thursday. Moving on. The mailbox exchange continues, and there's a lot of moving and shaking to avoid the surveillance of 5130, where the mailbox exchange will be happening soon. And parking here is a very good indication that that's what they want. This right here is called Catfish. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. That vehicle was well parked And obviously this female has nothing to do all day than to move vehicles all over the place. See that? And it's cold out there, guys. And she has a baby left alone while she's making all these moves. That's not responsible. That's not responsible at all. Okay, that's it. We're moving on. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. Murder plot continues. Electronic harassment, shock treatment to the brain, electromagnetic field waves, and obviously no police officers in the area because they're hiding. They're hiding, and this, once again, this is another reason why the student at Morton High School was not protected by Town of Cicero police officers involved in criminal activity. I'm not saying all police officers. We have some good officers, but unfortunately, the ones that are involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, are placed in high-ranking departments assigned to this location. This is a designated area for criminal activity. May I say more? Provoke confrontation, once again. Moving on.